Welcome to the Ocean Community 50 Over 50 series, presented by the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. The road to success starts at Valenti Family of Auto Dealerships, and visibility along the journey increases greatly with the help of 321 Media. Hello, everybody. Good morning or afternoon. I don't know when these are going to air yet. And welcome to another 50 Over 50. I'm very excited because today I get a chance to talk to and get to know Lisa Szaro, Managing Director of Lily Pad Gallery in Watch Hill, Ocean House Curator and Director of Art Education, as well as a Realtor with Mott and Chase Sotheby's. How are you, Lisa?
I'm great. Thank you.
It is so nice to get a chance to meet you. Congratulations, by the way, on your 50 Over 50 recognition, the award.
Who let the secret out?
So yeah, that's the that's what I've noticed. Everybody for 50 under 50 was like, hey, yeah, still got it, still here, still, and everybody for 50 Over 50 that's sat in the chair so far has been like, why yes, did we have to put the age in? Like that's the and I'm like, it's great. It's wonderful. There's no need to, worry about that. But you have, first of all, you have three incredible jobs at the moment that are all could be a reason why you're here. How did you get into art? Tell me where that passion began.
That started at early, about 4 years old. I couldn't stop drawing. I was an only child at the time, and I just drew and drew to keep myself busy. And then probably influenced by my grandfather, who was a portrait artist in New York City. He taught at Art Students League in New York, Robert Brackman. And so he then purchased my first easel and canvas at age 6 with lead-based oil paints. And then I was able to have some private art instruction at that age going forward, and carried it through as a passion the rest of my life.
That's awesome. How long have you been a professional, like in the arts profession, done it professionally, as a curator, as an artist, as all of that?
Well, years ago, I really wanted to go to school for art, but my family felt it was better to get a profession. So I became a registered dental hygienist, and I did that for 41 years. All along, I opened up a studio downtown Westerly, joined the Artist Cooperative Gallery of Westerly, and was able to market some of my art as because I was collecting too much of it, and hopefully someone would enjoy it. So from there, I started teaching private art classes, group lessons, like the sip and paint type style, to large groups. And then I was approached by the curator at the time from Ocean House, who said, "Hey, Lisa, I'm doing this sip and paint class at the Ocean House. Would you mind helping?" And I said, "Absolutely. I have, 400 brushes and 40 easels, and I'll be there just for fun, So we did a project, and 6 months later, she called me and said, "Do you want my job?" So I said, what does that entail? What do you do? And she showed me all the ropes. I mean, there's so many different programs at the Ocean House, between artists in residence and plein air painters in the summer and craft workshops in the off season, and galleries hanging, 3 to 5 times a year. So I thought that would be interesting, and I decided to make the move out of dental hygiene and into art full time. And that was about 6 years ago, in 2019.
That's awesome. And then since then, you've also become the managing director at Lily Pad.
Yeah, because I helped one of the galleries, Vivienne Weber at Lily Pad Gallery, who had owned the gallery and started it 40 years ago. I had helped her hang her shows, and I would create beautiful brochures with her artwork for her to share with her guests down at her gallery, as well as at the Ocean House. So when she came to retire, she asked if I would be interested in taking over the gallery, and that was 3 years ago.
Wow, that's incredible. How has that been?
Wonderful. It's been very exciting, a huge learning curve from starting. She was an amazing, had her doctorate in fine art, and created an incredible collection of artists. So I had a great start. I mean, that was wonderful. And from there, I've been able to acquire more Rhode Island-based artists and kind of grow the gallery. It's shifted a little bit, but still in the original style that she had.
Awesome. That's so cool. And then also on top of all of this, realtor. You've been a realtor for a long time, right?
Yeah, well, I like decorating,
Okay.
art, decorating homes.
Yeah.
It's all sort of one big package. So
Sure.
it gave me another outlet that I could do part-time while I was still a dental hygienist. And so I started years ago with Pequot Properties, and then that transitioned to Prudential, Connecticut. And then I switched over to Randall Realtors, which was more of a small town company that was purchased by Compass. And then Compass just closed our store in Watch Hill. And I've always practiced in Watch Hill. So Ray Mott kindly gave me a place to move over to, and considering they're right next door to my gallery.
It's that was an easy transition. What's your favorite part of I believe you like to work with new home buyers and helping people through. I feel like as an art curator, as a realtor, you really like guiding people.
Yes.
Even as a dental hygienist. I mean, like dental hygienists are lifesavers, if you ask me.
And they're health
So,
instructors.
yeah.
And so I instruct things. I instruct art. I instruct health. I instruct. I've instructed skiing many years at Yagu Valley in Rhode Island, and I instruct sailing still.
Oh, that's awesome.
So my other passions.
I recently took my girlfriend down to Yagu because I was like, there's a water park over there, and she was like, no, there isn't. And I was like, no, there is, and like a little ski area. And she was like, no, there isn't. And I drove her by it, and we went in, and she was like, oh my God, I didn't know this was here.
Another Rhode Island
like,
treasure.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, we used to take like field trips here from Richmond Rec and stuff when I was a kid. Like it was great. I love Yagu. I can't believe you were a ski instructor there. That's awesome. And I apologize if you ever tried to instruct me as a child, and I was terrible at all of it. So
it's all about having fun, not how good you are.
Yeah, well, that's good because I was not good at all, but I did have fun. What do you like to do for fun?
Well, ski,
Yeah.
sail, be with my dog, my boat, my husband.
That's great.
Yeah.
How'd you meet your husband?
In Watch Hill, actually.
Oh, wow.
I had moved out of Stonington, and I moved to Watch Hill back in my 20s. And by the winter time, we were like the last two people left in town at the time. This is back in the 80s.
Sure.
And back when there was poor internet, poor lighting, we'd have brownouts all the time, and we were the last two people left. So he was the boy next door.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He ran the Watch Hill Inn for 27 years.
Oh man, that's a romantic story. And it happens to be in one of the most beautiful places in the world. So
we feel very, very fortunate.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Children?
Yes, we have one son. He's almost 32.
Awesome.
And he just moved down to South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Another beautiful spot.
Yeah.
That's great. What do you guys like to do as a family locally, other than sail and ski? Like, what's your if
travel?
Okay.
We had traveled in the past quite a bit.
Nice.
We were the first time I took my son to Europe when he was 11, because I was 11 when I lived in Europe, and because I was an Army brat.
Yeah.
And I was able to move around. I wanted to see the world because Westerly is wonderful. So some people never leave.
Sure.
And I wanted to see some other things.
Yeah, that's great. Where'd you live in Europe?
Germany.
Nice.
And then I lived with a French family as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
My dad was an Army brat as well, and he played his little league in Paris, and or right outside of Paris, and on the Army base, and then he lived in Germany and Austria. This was the late 40s, early 50s that they were doing that.
Wow.
But
right after the war.
Yeah.
My photos of me from cheerleading have barbed wire and tanks behind me.
There you go. There you go. That's great. But But how was that? Like, what were you? What ages were you when you were
I
in
was
Europe?
just
You were
old enough to
11.
remember it really well. 11, 12,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, something. And it was a great experience. We lived on Army base, but we go into the villages and get the candy. And they had a lot of pools because they didn't have any oceans.
Ooh, I love a pool. I'm more of a pool guy than an ocean guy, and I that feels
You'd like it there.
blasphemous around here.
You'd like it.
But yeah, I'm a pool guy. Um, what are some of your favorite what are some of your favorite things about this community that have kept you here for so many years?
Well, it's that it's a community. Being an Army brat, I went to 11 different schools by the time I was 11 years old.
Oof.
And so moving around, I was finally able to really settle after living in Germany. And then we lived in Newport, and then we moved to Mystic. My parents are both from that area. And so I had a bit of a community feeling, but it was really just middle school, high school, and then college. So I went college. I decided to go back to Rhode Island from our little stint in Newport because I loved it. I love the ocean. And Westerly just has that wonderful, wonderful community. I can go down the street, any store, the post office. You see people you feel safe, you feel welcome. There's just something really special about this area.
That's awesome. That's really cool. I completely agree. And now also you help people move here, which is the best,
Well,
right?
I like to share my passions, and one is living in Westerly, and another is art, and all the other passions. And that's why I do the teaching. It's because I want to share my love, what I love. Maybe you'll love it too.
Yeah.
And it's not maybe just a little fun.
So tell me about the Ocean House position. Is it a lot of people that are coming and visiting the Ocean House that then stop in and talk to you about the art in the ocean? Tell me what's going on there.
Well, when I'm there, I do tours sometimes. Part of the fun of the tour is sharing a little bit of history, Ocean House history, Watch Hill history, Westerly history, and people are absolutely intrigued, and they love that a local shares the local knowledge. And so the most exciting is the new people, just like first time buyers, the first timers to Watch Hill. They might come there because they read about it or there for a wedding, but because they've discovered something really special.
Yeah.
And not just because of our neighbor, So
I think somehow she has been alluded to in every episode of 50 Over 50. I don't know how.
I just said neighbor.
Yeah. I alluded to anyway.
Well, it's funny because it's a draw, but
Yeah.
then people find other things.
Oh yeah, of course.
And they a reason to come in here, and it's could be just the beaches, or it could be the cuisine, the local cuisine. There's all this wonderful Italian specialty foods and stores, which is a culture unto itself, and it's just great.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Watch Hill is literally one of the first of all, there's a reason why so many people of note and of means want to go there and live there and stay and play and hang out at the Ocean House and visit and get married at Watch Hill Chapel and do all of these things.
Yeah, when they come into the gallery, I love to share with them, especially if they're staying at the Ocean House, the connection of the livery building that the gallery is in, the Lily Pad Gallery. It's in a building that was originally housed the horses and the carriages that brought the people from the train to the hotels. So Ocean House was only one of 9 large hotels in Watch Hill. There were no single family houses back in the early 1800s. And each carriage had the name of the hotel on it. And they were on the second floor. So they saved the big cogwheel that would raise the carriages to the second floor. And it was actually the country's first indoor car wash, because they would wash the carriages up on the second floor, lower them down, hitch the horses, and ride to the train in Watch Hill.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
You can even see the beams in the gallery that are chewed by the horses that are called cribbing.
Oh, wow.
They saved the original beams and just painted them.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your favorite part about your job?
Just sharing sharing what I can. And some people can sometimes take home a piece of Watch Hill with them, whether it be creating a piece of art in the Ocean House with one of our programs, learning something about the history, or purchasing a piece of art in our gallery. Just the smile.
You
Giving
mentioned
someone a
creating a
smile.
piece of art, like the wine and sips, or the
Yes.
sip and paints.
Yeah, we call them cork and canvas.
Cork and canvas. I
Yeah.
love that. That's awesome. I've never done one of those. I need to. I would
Come join us.
Yeah, I would love to. I
There's
would
a
love
great
to do that.
website.
I haven't painted anything since I was in 3rd grade. Um, my girlfriend is an artist. She went to school for it and all of that, and so she has a little art room in our house, and it's very nice. And I'm not allowed to go anywhere near there because I can't. I'll mess
Sacred
everything
territory.
up. Yeah, I'll mess everything up. I can't do it. I'm It's funny. Like
maybe you could ask for a private lesson.
There. Oh,
You
hey,
know?
there we go. There we go.
And maybe it'll just be fun. You might not like it, but as long as you have fun.
It's funny because most of what I do is visual art, but it's digital. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like
so you're into it.
it's editing, it's graphic design and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But like you put a paintbrush in my hand or ask me to draw something and it's a stick figure and I can't do it. So,
well, a lot of the classes that we have sometimes will have the drawing already down.
Perfect.
So people don't have to worry about the composition.
Perfect.
Or how to draw.
That's great.
It's just applying paint and having fun.
Well,
and
that sounds
maybe
great.
You get to go home with something you love. But what's amazing, you give everyone the exact same instruction, the exact same materials and supplies, and
everything's
come
different.
Out completely different.
And that's what's beautiful about art.
Yeah.
That's what's so beautiful about art.
Go off on tangent.
Yeah, I love that.
It's fun.
That's so cool.
So I'm again blessed.
Lilypad. Mm-hmm. When are you open? What can people expect?
So 7 days a week in the summer. We just went down to 5 days, which is Thursday through Monday.
Okay.
Just closed Tuesday and Wednesday right now until Columbus Day. And then I'll go down to probably just 3 or 4 days. Definitely Friday through Sunday till Christmas.
Nice.
I open it up. I invite friends in to paint in the winter hours, especially when it gets after Columbus Day. I say, well, I might as well turn it into a gallery. I throw out some easels and I invite some friends over. So if someone comes to visit us on the weekends, we have these artists in action. And I invite our artists. We have over 65 artists to bring in smaller pieces for holiday gift giving.
Yeah.
So you'll see different things than you would in the summer, not great big beach scenes, but maybe little tiny fun pieces that are more affordable. And
I'd love to we'd love to come in and film sometime in the off season when the artists are in there painting.
Oh,
that would be awesome. That would be so fun.
Well, we have a really fun event coming up because I'm also a member of the Stonington Garden Club, which I love to garden. That's another passion I forgot to mention. That's my nails are always a mess. And we have this event called Art in Bloom where we have our members come in and they create floral arrangements. And then after the flower is to match a painting. So I have about 10 paintings and then there's 10 floral arrangements. And everybody that comes in for the next couple days gets a couple pieces of sea glass. And they're allowed to put the sea glass down on their 3 favorite pieces. And whichever piece has the most pieces, they win a beautiful art print by Lisa Szaro.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
So just find our website, lilypadgallery.com. I'll have it up on there. It's in the end of October, I think 24th, 24, 25.
Okay.
That's when we have it.
Cool. That's fantastic. What is the website?
lilypadgallery.com.
It's an easy one to remember.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Tell me about the gardening. How'd you become a gardener? How'd you love that?
Being in real estate, homes, buying and flipping homes myself. Curb appeal is huge. And so I just love to dive in the dirt. I love fresh vegetables and fruits. So I grow them myself and I just harvest and share. And so then I was able to become a member of the Stonington Garden Club, I think since 2018. And what a fantastic group of brilliant women and men that are, many of them are master gardeners. We have lots of gardens in Stonington that we take care of. We donate. It's a nonprofit, so we raise money every year with a beautiful tour in Stonington of 8 different gardens, which we're planning for next summer.
It's awesome. What do you ever have time off? It's a lot of like,
well, I feel like
you have multiple jobs, you have multiple passions, you have all of these things, you have a son, like and like what do you do to relax completely? Because it's another thing, right? When you make art, which is a lot of people's passion, you're a job as well. Like, what do you do to completely unwind?
paint.
There you go.
Pretty easy.
That's great. What do you like to paint? Like what subject? Like,
Seascapes.
okay,
Again, I paint what I like.
yeah,
And landscapes, gardens, paint. I haven't, I've done a few portraits. I'd like to jump into some maybe pets. That's a
ooh,
big thing right now. I'm looking for someone that is a pet portrait artist, because I
okay.
think that'd be a nice avenue for the gallery to have for people when they come in. Ask, there's so many pets now. Ocean House is a pet-friendly hotel, and
Is it really? I don't think
yeah,
I knew that.
big push on that right now. Every
Oh
pet
wow.
gets a beautiful Ocean House bandana. They have pet packages when people check into the hotel rooms with the bowl and
Oh my
all
god.
all kinds of goodies for the dogs.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, and
That's
I
so
have
nice.
a little puppy that she comes to the gallery with me every day. Her name's Isla. If you'd like to visit, a beautiful little Springer Spaniel.
That's yes, absolutely. I would love to. I love dogs so much. I don't have we just got a new cat, which is nice.
Cats are a little more forgiving and easier to take care of, and I love cats too.
Yes, that's why we got a cat, because
Easy.
yeah, because my girlfriend has an autoimmune disease, so she is down and out a lot,
Oh,
and I am here like 100 hours a week. So we got a cat. It's a lot easier to take care of than a dog. But that's so awesome. What's your dog's name again?
Isla, Lady Isla of Rhode Island.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isla's Gaelic for island. So.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Where in Europe, when you travel, where do you like to go?
Italy.
Okay.
It's my favorite. Italy and Greece. I haven't been to Greece in a long time, but my husband's reluctant to travel. But so he's been to Italy and feels comfortable. He's been there a couple times now,
Yeah.
and he feels safe. He realizes that they all speak English.
Yeah.
It's easy to drive around. But my next dream is to go to Scotland.
Okay.
I have strong Scottish roots, so
Yeah.
I'd like to go venture that way.
I've been rewatching The Crown recently,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I want to go to Scotland. This is great. This
Yeah.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
But Italy's a bucket list item for me, for sure. So what did it mean to you to be one of the 50 over 50?
Honestly, I was very surprised. I had no idea. And gratified. Like, that's so kind that someone thought enough to nominate me for this
Yeah.
honor. I really happy to always passionate about helping and whatever I can do for the community. I've always enjoyed the projects through the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce, which has done so many art projects. And Lisa just doesn't think twice to give me a jingle and say, "Hey, Lise, how about this?"
Are you doing any nutcrackers or?
I did do a nutcracker.
Okay.
I had surgery this spring, so it was a great project to keep me, because what I do to relax is paint.
Yep.
And I was able to paint a nutcracker with my foot up in the air for 2 weeks. So,
oh, nice.
And I've got some buoys to do.
Buoys, yep.
And in the past, I've done some other of the projects she's had. There's Watch Hilda, which is the whale.
Yep.
That Angie Smith's house, and there's a butterfly down at Pace that I painted.
Oh,
And so it's fun to see my projects around town. It's just, you put your heart and soul. I've done the fusion event since the beginning. which was a little scary at first, because when she told me I was going to paint human bodies,
Yeah.
I said, but I use lead-based oil paint. I'll kill them. And then my girlfriend volunteered that I could paint her, and she forgot the next day. So I reminded her, and it's been fun. Once you paint one person, it's all same after that.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's a really, like, the people that love that event. It's so awesome.
I'm so excited to see all the nutcrackers.
I am too.
They are amazing. Like, just phenomenal.
I haven't seen one yet. And I know I'm on the board of the chamber, and every board meeting for the last 6 months, she's been like, if anybody wants to come in the basement to see some of the nutcrackers, and I just haven't gone
we
down.
Have so many creative artists in this town. It's amazing.
I'm really excited. We have one, and I don't know who the artist is. I will find out. It's on my phone somewhere. But I sent it to my business partner. Collects nutcrackers.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a thing he did with his grandmother, and my creative partner for the last 20 years, Dave, his dad collected nutcrackers. So like he has a bunch from his dad around his house. And so I was like, we need a giant nutcracker. They're very meaningful to 2 out of the 3 people that run this place. We need a nutcracker
here for the business.
Well, we have one. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty traditional, but with a microphone. And so I don't know. I'm excited. Lisa texted me the artist's info, and I immediately just sent it to Patrick, my business partner, and he's taking care of it. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the nutcracker, and we're excited to see, where it is and what we end up doing with it. And so we might put it out right there.
What a great spot.
Yeah. For right on the road, so people can see it while they're driving by. And I don't know, I'm excited to have one though. Like, I love the, and the whales are so cool to still see around town, like the one in Pizza Place I always saw, and I never knew that was part of a whale.
Yeah,
a whale
she did
trail.
a whole book and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you recall the Pop-Up Book of Westerly. I had illustrated that book.
Oh my God.
Quite a project.
Oh my God. You're so talented.
Thank you.
That's awesome. This has been such a delight. I said on all of the under 50 interviews that we did, which was, I think we did 44 out of 50 of them. Some people decline to do the interview. It's all right. Some people aren't comfortable on camera or microphone. But I was like, half of these people I knew pretty well, and that was great. The half that I didn't know at all before they sat down in the chair across from me were my favorite interviews, because by the end of them, I'm like, I know exactly why this person won. They're awesome. Like, they so deserve this. And so far in the 50 over 50, I haven't known anybody that sat across from me, and each interview keeps getting better and better. So I'm very excited, and it's been so nice to sit down with you for the last half hour.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And but don't tell Bob. Don't tell Bob that I said that they keep getting better and better, because he was the first one.
Of course he was.
Yeah. So he was the first one that signed up.
That's great.
He was here 5 minutes after the list went out.
That's fabulous. He's the best.
He is the best. Thank you so much for being here. How can people get a hold of you? Where should people, if they have real estate needs, if they just want to come into, can someone come look at the gallery and hang out and then be like, oh, also, by the way, I'm looking for a house?
Yeah. Find me at the gallery. I'm at Lily Pad Gallery, 1 Bay Street,
awesome.
Watch Hill, Rhode Island.
It's an easy address, 1 Bay Street in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations again on being one of the 50 over 50. Incredibly well deserved. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much to, I don't know when those fell forward on my head. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm wearing a Cheraho hat for all of these episodes. I wasn't even wearing a hat before this interview started. I just want to say I wasn't even wearing a hat. Lisa was here and before we went live, she was like, did you grow up in Westerly? And I was like, no, I grew up in Richmond. She was like, oh, you're a Cheraho guy. And I was like, yeah. And then I pulled out my Cheraho hats, and then I put one on, and I just realized that I think I've been wearing a Cheraho hat for every single one of these episodes. So
It looks
don't
good on you.
Hey, thanks, Lisa. And I'm going to trust you because you have an eye for things. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to Valenti Family of Dealerships, 321 Media, and the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. My name is Ben Barber.